Hello and welcome to another video from Minus Toys, Games, Collectibles. And today we are looking at something quite old and now very, very rare. We are looking at the 1978 release by Polystyle Publications of their Target series of comics. It was a very short-lived comic, I'm afraid to say, and I think it only lasted for about 19 issues before it merged with a TV comic. And it was all based on detective series that were on the television at the time, aimed at a slightly older audience than the usual comics, but it was all based on detective ones that were current at the time, with Target being probably one of the most popular BBC crime television shows of the time. And it starred Patrick Mower as Hackett. And all the contents of this magazine or this comic was all based on the detective series of the time. So Kojak, Charlie's Angels, Cannon, Hazell, all top class TV shows at the time, with Target being probably one of the top BBC detective programs of the age. Okay, this is the front cover. And it says, your new TV action paper, Target, #1, every Friday, 14th of April 1978, price 10p. And it's exclusive action-packed picture stories. Hazell, Charlie's Angels, Kojak, Cannon, plus Patrick Mower as Hackett. We talked to Nicholas Ball, special feature. 5 Tiger freestyle skateboards to be won, and 3 Superbike Wall Chart inside. It's got Target Superbikes there, and you've got pictures on the front. You've got Hazell, Kojak, Charlie's Angels, and Cannon. Okay, that's the front cover. Let's whip it over to the back. And what have we got on the back? And there it is, Target Sensational Skateboard Pendant Offer. You've got a board, you've got a helmet, you've got all the gear. Now for just 99p plus 20p postage and packaging, you can afford to be seen down your part without one of the fabulous skateboard pendants. Skateboards are fun for everyone, but it's nice to be a little different, and here's your chance to. These fabulous skateboard pendants, which come in either a gold plated or silver plated finish, will give you just that little touch of distinctive class on your board, or they could make an ideal special present for a special person. They measure 43 millimeters, about 1 5/8 inch in length, and come packed in a special presentation box. And at just 99p each plus 20p each for postage and packaging, we know this is an offer no skateboarder will want to refuse. Prices include VAT. And it says to order, just fill in both sections of the coupon with your name, address, and so on. So that's the back cover. Okay, without further ado, let's open it up, get inside, and see what the contents are like. Okay, so I've opened the first page, and the first thing we see is we've got the Target Superbike Wall Chart, which I will just open up and lay that down. And there you can see that's the free gift that came in this very first issue. And it shows you all the bikes, so the Levada 1200, the Triumph T160, Honda GL 1000, the Ducati 900 GTS, the Moto Guzzi 850 Le Mans, Kawasaki Z1R, Dunstall Suzuki G5 750, BMW R100 RS, and then you've got an explanation of terms. Okay, so that is the Superbike poster. I think it's just blank. Yeah, so the back side is just blank. But that's the free gift that came with this comic. Let's just pop that to one side for now. And it says, get right on target with your new TV action paper. Welcome to the first issue of Target. Every week our aim is to bring you the best in action, in TV action, plus exciting competitions with valuable prizes. There will also be star features. We talked to Nicholas Ball this week, and the first 3 issues each contain a super poster free gift. This week's poster is Target Superbikes, while next week's will be Target Supercars. Our third free gift will be Target Superstars, an official Charlie's Angels poster. We've set our sights on bringing you the best in action packed TV adventures with our star billing of top cops and detectives. There's the tough trio of Kojak, Hackett and Cannon, as well as Kate, Sabrina and Chris, the glamorous Charlie's Angels threesome, and there's Hazell, TV's new superstar. Don't miss out on the Target action. Get it. Place a regular order now. Okay, this is your news agent will be pleased to reserve. I'm sure he would be. Okay, so this is the first page, an exclusive competition. Target calling all skateboarders, and there's your chance to win a new skateboard. And let's just turn the page over. This is not the greatest of paper that they used in this particular comic. It wasn't the best. It seemed to be a kind of cheaper version of a comic, if you like, rather than the way comics were going in the late 70s. So it's a shame, really, but there we are. So there we go. So the first one is Target. Meet Patrick Moore as Detective Superintendent Hackett in Target. And so that was a very, very popular TV series at the time. And then we go on to Hazell, which also was a very popular TV series, which starred Nicholas Ball. And that had only just started, I think, or had just done one season by the time this comic came out. Illustrations are okay. And then we go on to Kojak. Telly Savalas at the top there. Again, very popular detective series from the tough cop of New York. That's quite a long story looking at this, as it is in black and white, I'm afraid. And then Cannon, who also was another detective series. And this one is called Introducing TV's Heavyweight Super Tech. And it's Cannon in Danger Rig. I said, don't miss next week's exciting continuation. And then we come on to the beautiful Charlie's Angels. And that is looks a bit of a mess, to be perfectly honest with you. It's very, very messy picturing. Not the greatest, I would say. But it is in colour. And then the last page is in black and white. And then we've got the final page, which is on Nicholas Ball, who plays Hazell in the TV series. And that's a whole interview with Nicholas Ball. Okay, that brings the comic to an end. So there's not a great deal of content in there. The quality of the comic or the magazine, or whatever you like to call it, or action paper, as it says at the top, not the best of quality, and certainly the illustrations, the comic strips are not the greatest of drawings, I don't think. Now this comic they were trying to gear to an older audience, just like TV Action did, the defunct TV Action, but it didn't take off, and it failed to attract a regular subscriptions. So it only lasted for 19 issues, which was a shame. Well, I think I say it's a shame. They're all a shame, but it ran from, obviously, this was the first one, 14th of April 78, and it finished on the 18th of August 1978. So barely 6 months it ran for. I think it's 6 months, May, June, July, August, 4 months it actually ran for before it was defunct. So a very, very short-lived comic. And of course, then all the stories from this then it ended up in TV comic. So it kind of like they say it merged, but it was consumed really by TV comic. So now, what are we talking? 1978 to 2024. We're talking 46 years ago. So we know it didn't do very well. 46 years on. Yeah, I mean, you can pick these up on the platforms. They do pop up from time to time. Not as often as they used to, but they do pop up from time to time. Most of them, though, are later issues rather than the first issue. And the ones that are the early issues, very few of them contain the free poster or the wall chart, as this one did. Overall, this one's in superb condition. There is some slight browning on the edges of the paper, some very, very minor tears on the edges, but other than that, it's in fabulous condition. And condition is all important on these comics, obviously. And if you look back, if you do look on the platforms for these comics, just be very, very careful of the quality, because one person might describe it as very good, another person might describe it as acceptable. So you need to be very, very careful with the quality that you're finding on the platforms. So overall, trying to find one in this quality is not the easiest thing to do. However, we at Midas Touch have managed to find a few, and they're currently available to purchase on the Midas Touch website, which you can get to quite simply by clicking the link below It'll take you straight to the website where you'll be able to find this and many other vintage comics and many other vintage toys, games and collectibles. Come to that. There's over 10,000 products currently available on the website for you to view and purchase at your leisure. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button, because we're uploading videos for every new item that goes into the website. There will be something for everybody, and I am absolutely positive that you won't want to miss this, because we literally have thousands and thousands of new products which we're shooting videos for and uploading on a daily basis. So if there's something in particular you are looking for, something old that you've never been able to find, something quirky you might want to buy for a friend, or maybe just something from your childhood that you'd like to own again to help you recuperate those long lost childhood memories. Well, stay tuned, keep watching, because you never know the next item we upload could be that item you've been looking for. Okay, that is it for me on this particular item. I do hope you've enjoyed this very short video. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again soon.